Welcome back, folks, to another video where we're doing something a little bit different today. Because today we'll be unboxing the Nintendo Switch 2, which I actually managed to get a day early. Very nice on Nintendo's part. Well, let's unbox it, shall we? Let's just get on with it without further ado. Yeah, speaking about the design, it does look pretty much exactly the same as the Switch 1. They just plastered a giant 2 on the front. Yeah, I mean, that's typical Nintendo. They make all the best decisions, of course. They are the pioneers of the gaming industry, after all. Well, let us unbox it, shall we? Very nice design on that 2, by the way. That's one of the most nicest 2s I've ever seen. Let's have a look what we got here, shall we? Oh. No, piss off! Get out of here! Oh, fucking elephant! How did you even get in there? Ooh! What an asshole! Oh. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's start off with the Joy-Cons, shall we? The Switch 2 Joy-Con. Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh, I get it. Of course. So the Nintendo Switch 1, at some point you get a bit of Joy-Con drift, if you're lucky. Sometimes you can get unlucky and not get the drift, but you would eventually get Joy-Con drift after a while with your Switch 1 Joy-Cons. Apparently Nintendo have upgraded the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. So now they drift as soon as they come out the box. Very nice. Definitely a step up from the original Joy-Cons. Ooh, very nice. Let's have a look at the straps now, shall we? Ooh, even the straps are drifting. Very nice. That's quite the upgrade, I must say. Here's the straps in all their glory. Yeah, they look pretty much exactly the same as the Switch 1's wrist straps. Very nice. That's definitely what we needed, though. Definitely what we needed. It's nice that they drift as well. They definitely upgraded all the stuff when it comes to the Switch 2. But how about we actually have a look at the tablet itself, the Nintendo Switch 2 console, shall we? That'd be found underneath. Ooh, looking stunning already. Unwrapped it and it looks stunning already. Ooh. Ooh. Get the box out of here. Oh, here's the Switch 2. Let's have a look at it, shall we? In all its glory. Ooh, how sleek is that? That's fantastic. That is quite a step up from the original Nintendo Switch. Very nice. Much bigger, as you'd expect. If not bulkier. I believe they got way better specs in the Switch 2 that we got here. If I did look up the specs myself. Apparently it now has 12 gigabricks of RAM, I believe. And it also has a storage that goes all the way up to internal storage that goes up to 256 gigabreeze blocks of storage for your games. That's absolutely incredible, especially now that pretty much all your games will now be digital. Even if you get a physical game, it's going to be digital still. It's just, yeah, Nintendo made the best choices, of course. Who are we to question them? Absolute fantastic. But the Nintendo Switch 2 looks absolutely stunning. It's fantastic. I'm very, very pleased over the design. And if not the masonry that's gone into the design here. Very nice. But yeah, that 12 gigabricks of RAM would definitely run our games much better. And we have all the storage we can ever want. So we can store all our wonderful games on there. You do have to buy it. There is a specialised SD card for the Switch 2. I believe the Nintendo Switch 2, the specialised card is an express card, which means it can read and write faster or something like that. All those shenanigans. It gives you an additional they give you an additional 64 gigabytes blocks of memory storage. You definitely will need those for your games, most likely. Can the drifting Joy-Cons please come back, please? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, well, that's the Switch in all its glory. The Switch 2, shall I say. Yeah, this is definitely the new console on the block. Pun not intended. It looks very, very stylish. Much bigger as well. Let me actually compare it to the OLED, shall we? We do have the OLED right here. Comparing it to the Switch 2. The Switch 2 is definitely bigger. Much, much greater display. Ooh, fantastic. They definitely done us good on this one, they did. Definitely worth every penny, of course. Yeah, Nintendo make all the best decisions. As I should have been alluding to, they are the pioneers of the gaming industry after all. How dare you question Nintendo and their fantastic choices. Yeah. Who could say no to this? This is definitely the best console. I believe it's competing with the PlayStation 4 Pro it competed with. And it's probably also competing with the newest Xbox. I think the newest Xbox that's out is the Xbox Kickflip 3000 or something. Yeah, very nice. The Switch 2 definitely stronger than those systems. Maybe even stronger than the PS5, if dare I say it. Very, very wonderful. I'm very, very happy with the design and with the choices gone into it. It doesn't come with a charger or the hub or HDMI cable, unfortunately, if you're getting the base Switch too. You do need to pay an additional fee for the charger, the adapter, that is. You had to pay an extra additional fee for the hub, so you can hook up to your TV. And you need to pay another additional fee for the HDMI cable. You also had to pay, they're actually charging you to charge your Switch as well. If it runs out of battery, you need to recharge it, of course. So you need to pay an additional cost for that. A perfectly fine, perfectly reasonable decision on Nintendo's part. I cannot fault them for doing that. I do have Mario Kart World on its way, so hopefully we'll get that by tomorrow. And we can boot up the Switch 2 here and give that a run for its money. Very nice. And of course, Mario Kart World, quite a pioneering game actually. It's doing so much different compared to the previous Mario Kart installments. Definitely worth every penny actually. I'm going for the physical version. Of course, you need to pay extra to put the cartridge in the top of the Switch. That's perfectly understandable. I can't blame Nintendo for doing that. But yeah, Mario Kart World, they're doing so much. They're definitely revolutionary for the Mario Kart scene. Now you can drive off the tracks. Very nice. But yeah, I'm very proud of it. I cannot complain one bit. I definitely would recommend the purchase. Nintendo Switch 2, definitely high tier console. Definitely top tier. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video, unboxing the Switch 2. I'll catch you in the next one. See you around, folks.